Hey everyone, in this video I am going to show you how to get long-lasting curls and waves in your body wave install or wig. So if you're interested, stay tuned. The hair that I'll be working with comes from Klaiyi hair, and this is how the wig came, packaged and everything. The wig itself is a 5x5 HD body wave lace closure wig. It's 26 inches, and I believe it's 180% density or 200% density. Either way, it's super full. So I was looking at the knots, and I'm like, the knots look kind of deceiving because they look small, but let's see how well they bleach pretty much. So I used my Wella 40 volume developer and powder bleach to make my concoction, and I'm going to go ahead and bleach the knots. I initially was concentrating in the center because, as you all know, I am a middle part girl, but I just decided to go ahead and bleach the entire closure just in case if I wanted to switch the parting style or whatnot. I let it process for about a half an hour, and I went in with my Fanola no yellow and no orange shampoo. I did like a little bath here, and as you guys can see, there is literally no orange, no yellow, but the knots did not completely bleach as well as I wanted it to. So I went back in and I did another process of bleaching the knots, and I changed the part. You guys gonna see in the next clip. I changed the part to a side part, and I also tinted the lace using True Match Lace Conceal in the color tan. So I already went ahead and sectioned off each section of hair to get started on the curling tutorial. I am going to be incorporating Flexi-Rods because honestly, Flexi-Rods and the wand curler, those two hand in hand gives like the best results, much better than pin curls, like when you use the duck build clips. So that's why I decided to show you all this method. So grab your wand or your curling iron, grab a large flexi rod. I don't know what size this is. I think it's about a 1 inch or maybe 1.5, but it's pretty thick, and I am just wrapping the hair around like so. I'm not wrapping it flat because I don't want curls back here. I want some waves. So again, I'm wrapping it around like so around my wand. But you see it's not flat. It's actually just wrapped around like this. And I let it cool in my hand a little bit, and then I'm going to go in with the flexi rod so that it'll hold its curl, its shape, everything. Voila. So moving on to the next section, I'm going to be doing pretty much the same thing, curling away like so. But in this section, I'm going to use slightly smaller rods. So I'm going to say that these rods are about maybe 1 inch or half an inch in size. I'm not sure. I got these from my local beauty supply store, and they have various sizes. These are just the ones that I decided to choose because I actually wanted the waves to be tight enough so that they could last. So in this section, I used the smaller rods, and on the sides, I used the same size. They're just different colors. But when it comes down to the very top near the closure, I'm actually going to pin curl. I'm going to pin curl this part because I want it to fall a certain kind of way. And by pin curling it like this, once the curl has cooled down and actually it's taken form, it will fall into a nice curl pattern. So the two top sections were actually curled and not wrapped in flexi rods. And we're all done here. Now moving on to the next day, it's time for the takedown. And I love this part. This part is so satisfying. Just seeing how nice the curls are and how bouncy they are. Just seeing how bouncy they are. Like, I just love that. I love that effect that the Flexi-Rod gives. So once all of the rods are out, I'm going to just pretty much show you all how the waves look before I pick them apart. Very pretty. I'm going to use my bedhead hardhead spray. I got it from Ulta, and this is another trick to helping it last. And I'm also going to use the Garnier Sleek and Shine serum to help me pick apart and moisturize the hair as I'm picking the curls apart, like so. So I use the bedhead hardhead spray to help the waves last a lot longer, and I'm using the serum to just lock in some moisture and give it like some added shine. And then finally, I'm going to drop down my pin curls, and I'm going to spray a little bit more of that hairspray. And now I'm just going to shape the hair in a way. I did layer the hair off camera. If you want a video on how I layer, I'll definitely do one. It's very simple, but here I'm just pretty much shaping the hair to my liking before I put it on my mannequin head for display. So I finally got it together, and here is how it looks on the mannequin. And you guys can clearly see that the knots, I don't know what was going on. The knots weren't bleaching for me as well as I thought they would. So it's very apparent on my mannequin head. I did put the wig on my own head just to kind of see if it was as visible or noticeable. You guys are gonna see in like the ending clips that it wasn't bad, but if you're a lighter tone, HD lace is your best bet to go with, but you may have some trouble with bleaching the knots. Like, the lace is good, but the knots just weren't the best. But overall, the hair itself, this is actually 2 days after curling it. The waves are still intact and everything. So if you're interested in Klaiyi hair, I'll leave the link down below along with a coupon code to help you save at checkout. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.